Hi folks, Cowboy here. Well, today we're going to be doing some good old country cooking. We're going to have some freshly broke and cooked green beans. We're going to have some fresh corn. We're going to do it two different ways. We got a little bit of throwdown going on. Boiled versus grilled. But then we're also going to have some good old country cornbread. Going to have some sliced tomatoes, sliced onions, sliced cucumbers. Mix them in with those beans and put that cornbread on top of it. Oh my goodness sakes, you don't need nothing but that. But we have something special that we're going to do tonight. One of our neighbors just happened to tell us that they had some fresh rainbow trout. And yes, we're going to grill some rainbow trout to go with that dinner tonight. So I hope you'll stay tuned and watch what's going on. And remember, if you haven't liked and subscribed, do so right now. So, let's get started. So we've already got the green beans cooked. We put a little country ham in there. Didn't have any fat back, but we strung those, broke them, washed them real good, put in a little bit of Pam in the bottom so it wouldn't stick. And then we put in about 3 cups of water, and then we salted them a little bit and put that ham in there. Put them on high, boiled them for almost an hour, and we let them cook. And now we got all the water out of them, and they're ready to go. You talk about something delicious. And here's that corn I was telling you about. We got a little bit of a throwdown going on. One person says they want boiled, and the other person says they want grilled. So we're just going to put it to the test and see which one is the best. All right, let's get started. So I showed you the green beans, and I showed you the corn. And now, here is this fresh trout. Look at that rainbow trout. So we washed them really good. We salted, peppered, put a little lemon juice on them, a little olive oil, let them marinate for a little bit. And then we're going to take some fresh lemons and put inside them when I put them on the grill. And we're going to sort of steam them, grill them, oven bake them on a flat top grill. So, we got all those the ingredients ready, and let's get going. So I told you we're going to get started. First thing I did is I put the corn on. I put a little olive oil, a little salt and pepper. So I'm going to let that continue to heat up just a little bit. And then I'm going to take a full pan, and I'm going to cover this corn. Then I'm going to squirt a little water in there. That'll get it all steamy and heated up. It'll cook that corn, but at the same time, give you some of them good charred kernels. We'll be back shortly. Okay, so here we go. Then we got that corn going. Now I want you to look at this beautiful rainbow trout. Now we've already seasoned this, as I told you, with salt and pepper. Now I'm going to take this trout and I stuffed it with some wedges of lemon. And I'm going to throw this puppy on there. Now of course, we got to do this pretty doggone quick. We're going to throw another one on there. Going to throw another one. Do you hear that sear? That's what we want to do. We want to try to sear it a little bit, but at the same time, cook the insides. Can you hear that? That's what we want to hear. So, let me get these on, and I'll be back shortly. All right, so I've got all of those on the grill, and now I'm going to go ahead and put a little more salt and pepper on them. I'm going to leave them there for just a little bit. Then I'm going to take a foil pan. I'm going to cover those up, and now we're making sort of a convection oven of a sort. So let's let them cook and we'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to show you the process of this corn just a little bit. Can you see that little char that's beginning?
Yes, sir.
So we want to get that charred up. We'll continue to let it cook. And as I've said before, just let the grill do its thing.
What's Cowboy doing?
All right, so I turned the fish, they're trout. I wish I could get you over here. I tell you what, I'll be right back in just a second. So look at that trout. Got that skin. It ain't gonna take long to cook that. All right, so I pulled a couple of those fish off. Look at that, how beautiful. They're done. I'm gonna bring them up. Of course, I did add a little secret ingredient to it, but we can't tell you what that is. So some of that skin came off. That's okay. We're going to go ahead and put all those lemons in there. And I want to show you this. How pretty this is. That's going to be pretty hot. So take a look at those rainbow trout.
Yum, yum.
You talk about delicious. Now remember, they still got the bones in them, so when you eat them, you gotta clean them. Be back shortly. So here we go, and there's that rainbow trout. I don't know, but something happened to this one. I mean, look how that meat just fell off the bone. And look at those cucumbers and onions and tomatoes that's getting ready to go on. Oh, wait a minute. There's that fresh made cornbread. And here we go is the grilled corn, a little charred. And there is the boiled corn. And here is the green beans. So you know what? I'm hungry. Let's eat. Be back shortly. So now I want to show you what one of my favorite meals is. You see these green beans? Now, you see all these nice onions? I'm going to smother it with onions. I'm going to smother it with these cucumbers. I'm going to put a red tomato on there, and I'm going to put a yellow tomato on there. And then I'm going to cut those up a little bit, and I'm going to sprinkle some cornbread in there, and then I'm going to eat this rainbow trout. I mean, look at this. It's fall off the bone. Did you see how nice and done that was? Absolutely wonderful dinner. So, let me get my meal prepared, and I'll show you what it looks like at the end. Alright, so I got this all cut up for you. Look at that cornbread. Look at those tomatoes. Everything. Get it all melded together. Get those juices. You know, you don't use a fork to eat this. You use a spoon. Now, get this up here. Look at this. I'm telling you, if you're missing, if you don't love green beans and fresh vegetables and some fresh caught rainbow trout, good ear of corn. Didn't show the corn. I went through it too fast. But, as I told you earlier, I'm hungry. Let's eat. I'll see you on down the trail.